Welcome to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life, brought to you by Vacations Hawaii. Here's what's coming up in the next half hour.
In this episode, we follow a caregiver on Oahu and find out what it takes to recover from a stroke. From Julie Moon, you'll find out the best way to get in and out of your car without hurting your back. We'll provide some good ideas for living well, and we'll take a grand tour of Kalakaua Gardens, one of Hawaii's newest premier homes for senior living.
Generations TV starts now.
When you feel like Vegas, there's just one place to stay. Grab a drink at the Holo Holo bar, there's just one place to play. We got a fresh, hot look, a new sports book. We got those local meals, just like Auntie cooks. Aloha spoken here. Book now at thecal.com.
Welcome back to Generations TV. We are Hawaii's resource for life.
Aloha, I'm Percy Ihara, host of Generations TV, and welcome to our show. When you talk about senior living on Oahu, there's been a lot of buzz about Kalakaua Gardens, and maybe you've been thinking about it for your parents or maybe for yourself. A little later in the show, we'll hear firsthand from a couple who live at Kalakaua Gardens, but first, here's a story about caregiving in Hawaii.
So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm headed to my first client of the day. Her name is Lana. Today we'll be working on some exercise, also working on some speech therapy homework, as well as a few chores. But I'm kind of there just to be a friend, really, visit with her.
In Hawaii, the senior population is growing at an ever-increasing rate. Between 2010 and 2016, there was a 25% increase in the number of residents 65 and older. That's over 245,000 people statewide.
Lana is one of my first clients, and she is currently 63 years old. She's now recovering from a stroke that she suffered in July of 2014.
After the stroke, Lana was unable to perform many common tasks, and Mapu comes twice a week to help out with chores. She also checks the house for trip hazards to make sure Lana doesn't suffer from a fall, one of the top reasons that kupuna go to the ER.
There we go, and count.
Do.
Okay, so when I come in to do exercises with Lana, we focus primarily on her right side. That's the side that was affected by her stroke. So first off, we start in the chair, and we do some simple stretching exercises just to loosen up the muscles. And I massage her arm so that the blood flow is going through and she has an easier time extending her arm.
A stroke is often called a brain attack. It happens when the flow of blood to the brain is interrupted. The severity of the stroke depends on where the brain was affected, how long brain cells were deprived of oxygen, and how many brain cells died. The area affected could affect different things, like muscle control or memory. Some patients never recover from a stroke, but of those who survive, 2/3 will be left with some sort of disability.
The stroke very difficult disease. But when you have a stroke, you have to be strong. Strong first, and you always hope someday you will better and better.
Months are easier, so
October.
a month, good. So it's a common issue with stroke patients that they're not only physically impaired, but a little mentally as well. And so I help Lana with her speech therapy homework that she gets from Kaiser. We go through her homework and I prompt her to get the answers rather than telling her what the answers is. And if she can't find the answers, she looks at me for help. And it's that mutual connection that we have, that we understand each other. So it's easy for me to help her through once a week, whatever she needs to do.
When Lana experienced her stroke, the initial diagnosis by the doctors was that it had been quite a severe stroke. And in fact, after about 3 or 4 days, when she was not showing any resumption of movement on her right side, there was some concern that she might never regain mobility, and the neurosurgeon told me as much. Fortunately, over the next several days, she did start to regain some signs of movement in her legs, which gave us hope.
Good, that's awesome. Initially, I didn't realize how much perseverance Lana had to get better. Usually I would see, a stroke patient with a depressive attitude in a sense, but she's really the opposite, very positive. She actually motivates me to get out of bed in the morning and come on over and say hello, visit, and we get our exercises done, and I'm pretty much motivated for the rest of the day.
We were extremely fortunate to meet Mapu from Memory Friends at a AARP event. Quite frankly, we were a little surprised to see somebody her age at an event that was really tailored to seniors. And based on that, we chatted her up and found out that her defined mission in life was to take care of old people. And we said, hey, here we are. Please join us. And over the course of the time we work with her, she's been a fabulous resource in terms of providing Lana with some companionship at some level, helping her with her word association memory, and also in terms of taking some of the heat off of me as a caretaker.
Caregiving is a hard job, and finding someone in the islands as passionate and dedicated as Mapu isn't easy. More caregivers like her are needed.
I chose to enter the healthcare industry after volunteering with Halikuike. It's a memory care facility, and that's where I actually found my passion for dementia. And so in the last year or two, I've been formulating my business plan and how can I help the elderly, I guess, transition into the life after retirement. They really take pride in who they are and who they were, but as you get older, you kind of lose that independence. And so you depend more on your children. So it's a really big battle on how to maintain your own dignity. And I think that stems from a positive approach, which is a training that I went to by Tipa Snow. She teaches the positive approach to care. So my goals for Lana over the next year are just to improve her range of motion, get her up to the 5-pound minimum that she can do bicep curls with, and hopefully we can walk more, definitely. We just want to get Lana up to the point where she can walk without a walker.
If you are with a person suspected of having a stroke, the first thing to do is look for 4 signs that are easy to remember by using the word fast. Ask the person to smile. Does one side of the face droop? Ask the person to raise both arms. Does one arm drift downward? Ask the person to repeat a simple phrase. Is their speech slurred or strange? And if you see any of those signs, time is of the utmost importance. Call 911 immediately.
My husband, Ray, helped me a lot. Very good man. I feel I owe him a lot. I don't know how to pay. I feel thank you to the God, thank you to the Buddha. The people help me. Mapu help me. Some of my friends help me too. Good friend. I do appreciate the help and appreciate they work for me and help me to be better.
For resource information about strokes and about caregivers in Hawaii like Mapu, go to the resource section of our website, generations808.com. For more information about Mapu and Memory Friends, call 808-469-5330.
Remember, FAST stands for facial drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulties, and time to call emergency services. Just a few minutes could make a huge difference. Stay tuned for more Generations TV.
If you're new to Medicare, we can help you work your way through all the questions, the details, and the headaches. Generations TV has gathered experts in the field to help you find the answers. This is Navigating Medicare.
Hi, I'm back again. This is Ed speaking on Medicare Hints.
A lot of people may not realize that they may qualify for extra financial assistance to help pay for their premiums and prescription drug costs, depending on their income and their total assets. These savings can be especially helpful for seniors who are on a fixed income.
Find out if you qualify. Call us.
Helping you work your way through the confusion, Navigating Medicare. Brought to you today by Financial Benefits Insurance, serving the entire state of Hawaii from the corner of Pi'ikoi and Kapiolani in Honolulu.
We are there, day one, with baby names and a gift that lasts a lifetime. We are there as you grow, protecting you and those you love. And we are there as you start your next chapter. We are with you through life's journey. We are Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. Get to know us at socialsecurity.gov.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com.
Welcome back to Generations TV. Kalakaua Gardens is one of Oahu's newest residences for seniors. In just a few minutes, we'll take a quick look at their amenities and all the levels of care they provide. But first, here's more Generations TV.
Generations TV presents another helpful tip for seniors. From Moon Physical Therapy, here's Julie Moon.
If you're living with back pain, you know that it can be pretty difficult getting into and out of your car, especially if you're moving like most people. You're leading with one foot, bending and twisting, which can really aggravate your pain. So I'm going to show you a better option to help reduce risk of injury. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to pull your tummy muscles in, and that helps support your spine. And instead of twisting, you're going to rotate your entire body, placing one foot on the ground and then the other foot. Sitting up nice and tall, keeping your abdominals tight, you're leaning forward and standing up. And to get back into the car, it's basically the reverse. So the first thing you want to do is back up into the car. You want to get as close to the seat as possible. And if you need help, make sure that your hand is not on something that moves, like the car door. It should be on something stable. You're keeping your tummy tight. As you sit back, you can always look back to where you're sitting just to make sure. And then you're rotating your entire body over, placing one foot in and then the other side. So I hope this helps you to live well. And if you need more information, please give me a call at Moon Physical Therapy, 597-1005.
Another helpful tip for seniors from Generations TV.
Moon Physical Therapy is stepping into the future with its brand new addition, the HydroWorks 300 Sport, the only underwater treadmill in the state. The HydroWorks 300 Sport is easily accessible and is perfect for rehabilitation and daily exercise. Using the most advanced jet technology, video monitoring system, and the ability to increase or decrease resistance by changing the depth of the water, the HydroWorks 300 Sport is your source for optimum therapy and performance. It's only available on Ward Avenue. Moon Physical Therapy, therapy that achieves results.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com. And if you have a great story or know a super senior or want to get the word out about programs and events for our senior community, or if you want to partner with Generations TV as a sponsor, contact us by email or call 808-234-3117. It's time for another Generations TV resource moment, shining the spotlight on people, organizations, businesses, and services that benefit Hawaii's kupuna. Brought to you by Vacations Hawaii.
Keeping active is so important for kupuna. And remember, everything that's good for your heart is good for your mind.
Hi, I'm Debbie Kim Morikawa with Gym Guys. I'm the owner, and we just started providing in-home personal training and mobile fitness to seniors in June of this year. And so we really want to make sure that people are aware that if you're getting more frail and getting more difficult time getting up from a chair, in and out of a car, in and out of a bathtub, that we can actually come to the home and provide those services.
Tell us, Debbie, how do all the people get in touch with you?
So to get in touch with us, you can go to our website at www.jimguys.com and just type in a local zip code and it'll take you to our site. Or you can call me at 808-638-2525.
Debbie, you're new with Generations, aren't you?
Yes, we are, and I just want to say it's been such a wonderful partnership. We've taken advantage of all the different opportunities to publicize our business. So from a business perspective, we've gotten a lot of referrals, but in addition to that, it's just a wonderful resource. I use it all the time.
Pre-planning my mom's funeral with her while she was still living was one of the most wonderful things that I ever did. And when it came time that she passed, I didn't have to worry so much because I knew exactly what Mom wanted, and it was all paid for. We have with us today Fred Collins, who's going to tell us about his fabulous services.
Aloha, I'm Fred Collins. I'm an advanced planning counselor at Valley of the Temples, and I help people plan for tomorrow, today. Indeed, having a funeral plan arranged before you need it is a thoughtful, caring, and loving act that will save your family both financial and emotional stress on one of the worst days of their lives. If no plan is in place, there are up to 100 questions that must be answered and decisions that must be made, all in about 72 hours. So indeed, pre-planning is a wonderful thing to do for your family. I'm more than happy to talk to you at your home or at Valley of the Temples. My number is 294-7475. Again, 294-7475.
Fred, you're a partner with Generations Magazine. You want to tell everybody what that's like?
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for people to find me because it is my target market. People who read Generations Magazine are very likely to need my services if they haven't made those plans already. So you can find me there every month.
If you watch Generations TV, then you've seen Ed before. He's going to tell us a little bit more about financial benefit insurance.
Financial benefits insurance, we specialize in senior products. We teach people about those products they will need in their later years so that they know what to expect.
Travis, over the years, how many kupuna have you been able to benefit in Hawaii?
From around 2004, we've been able to help service the community, helping out over 5,000 seniors with their Medicare options, so overseeing and helping them with their questions and things.
And tell me, now that you're a Generations Magazine partner, how's it going?
Oh, it's been very good. People have been calling us up and asking us for questions, whether helping them with their options or what to choose. There are many different options out there, so it's always good to have one of us go over their options and help them to decide what's best for them.
5914-777. 574-777. Who's got the best deals in Vegas around? Who's got the shoe? Call 5914-777 today. Vacations Hawaii. Vacations Hawaii. Vacations Hawaii. Good luck, we go play. 5914-777 today. Good luck, we go play.
Before I got sick, I had always wanted to try living in a treehouse. Judy found us the perfect one. She's been so supportive of my decision. I'm glad I chose to focus on quality of life. We've made a wealth of new memories together. We took the time to prepare, and when I'm gone, I know she'll be all right. It's beautiful to watch the sunset with Judy.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com. Welcome back to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life.
If you're looking for a retirement home with assisted living for your mom or dad, or maybe even yourself, Kalakaua Gardens may be the answer. In just a second, we'll talk to some people who are experts because they live there.
So here at Kalakaua Gardens, this is a place we call home. Our foundational belief is that we have a heart for service and a passion for living, and we serve one another. People come here to thrive, not just to live.
I love about living in Kalakaua Gardens is that not only do they have good food, but they have activities every day, so I'm not in a room by myself all day long with nothing to do and nothing to think about. There's bingo, there's puzzles that they put together, there are movies that they show, whatever is available that I can do, exercises. Every morning I try to go to an exercise group and so I can keep my feet going, my legs going, my arms going.
My job here is to encourage residents doing activities, keeping themselves motivated and having fun with them, keeping them happy and smiling. It's a fun job. I love working here. The people here are good. Everybody's friendly, loving, caring. It's like a family here.
A day-to-day life here is very busy because they got so much activities every day. And you can wake up in the morning and be busy all day long. The activities are fantastic.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Stillman and my job is Recreation Director here at Kalakaua Gardens. I'm in charge of making sure folks have fun, planning the activities and events for the residents. And this is one of my coworkers. His name is Flash. This is our other coworker. His name is Max. And good therapy dogs for our residents. I get to bring them every day to work. I enjoy working here a lot because I can bring my coworkers with me.
I've started to go to the exercise classes and I love it. I really love it.
Well, the exercise helps. It strengthens your muscles so that your back is stronger. And I can feel that already. I'm walking without much pain now. Before it was a lot of pain. I've noticed a lot of improvement since I've been here as far as the pain in my back and being able to walk further. Instead of 3 steps, I can walk down the length of the hall and back.
We go to shopping on the shuttle bus that they have here 3 times a week. And that is fantastic. And the shopping stores are just close by, like 10 minutes away.
They're very accommodating, and the staff is really helpful. If I need anything, all I do is press a button on my telephone, and someone will come running. I have a shower every day, and someone appears at my door every morning at 6:30 to help me with the shower. They don't want me to fall.
You know, we have a good, nice community here. Our staff here go beyond their duties to satisfy and to accommodate the residents as much as possible.
The food here is super, super, super good. And it seems like I'm having a miniature gourmet meal. Every meal from soup, salad, to the entree and dessert.
You can pick your appetizer, your main course, your dessert, the kind of salad you want. So you have a variety of meals. It's not the same thing every day, which is nice.
Try to buy a lot of local products in Hawaii. Use the local vendors and so on. So a lot of the food that we serve or the menus that I make is more local, Oriental type menu. We do the fancier foods too with the continental French cuisine. But I try to make a lot of the food that they grew up with, the brands that they used to eat. Yeah. That's what I try to do, is to bring the local taste to the residents here, so bring back memories of the food that they used to have.
Everything is so fantastic, I can't believe it. I would say Hawaii Doka'oi. And this is a really great place.
Here at Kalakaua Gardens, you'll find a very kind and loving staff. Our foundational belief is that we have a heart for service and a passion for living, and we truly believe in that.
Well, everybody's a friend here. You meet them, you don't really know them, but they're a friend already.
They have people come in to entertain quite often, musicians, choirs, bell ringers we had. It's something quite nice almost every day.
Here at Kalakaua Gardens, we truly are an aging in place community. You can be independent and move to assisted living should you need more care. We do have memory care, and we have skilled nursing, which allows for you to recuperate, get your rehabilitation, and then go right back up to your suite.
Well, they have what they call a ohana room here. It's a large room outside of all the smaller rooms. And people who have friends over or whatever can meet in this area and, talk story.
If you'd like to know more about us, please come and visit us. We're here at 1723 Kalakaua Avenue. Our phone number is 808-518-2273, and our website is kalakaugardens.com. Come in, take a personal visit, a tour, and then have a meal on us. We'd love to see you.
Need more information? Pick up Generations magazine at any state library, wherever seniors go, or on our website. Listen to Generations Radio, Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. on AM 690. Or find us online at generations808.com and Facebook. Plus, catch us every Wednesday night at 7:30 and all through the week on Spectrum OC16. That's Channel 12. Welcome back to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life.
Generations TV presents another helpful tip for seniors. Some medications cause dizziness that can lead to falls. If you take more than 4 prescriptions on a regular basis, you're at a greater risk.
In addition, over-the-counter meds such as allergy or cold and flu medications and even cough syrups can combine with your prescriptions and cause dizziness or drowsy feelings that could contribute to a fall. Supplements such as ginseng, ginkgo root, and bilbao may be equally dangerous if taken in combination with your medication. Be proactive and prevent a fall. Simply make an appointment with your doctor or pharmacist today to review your medications, including any over-the-counter drugs and supplements.
I had always wanted to write a book and thought I would have the time. Things never go quite the way you'd hope for. Until I met my grandson, Milo, my little muse. I think being a cowboy is his favorite. Mine too. I'm so grateful I had the time to finish. This is for you, Milo.
If you see something on Generations TV but didn't have time to write it down, go to our As Seen on Generations TV page. The address is generations808.com. And if you have a great story or know a super senior or want to get the word out about programs and events for our senior community, or if you want to partner with Generations TV as a sponsor, contact us by email or call 808-234-3117.